For just $10 a month, less than a cup of coffee, you can save a starving animal like this hedgehog right here. No, wait, that's not me. Hey Deadheads, welcome back to our channel. Or welcome for the first time, new Deadheads. Today, we're going to do an unboxing and a review of the just released games console R35 Plus. So, this is yet another version of the R series, this time from the SZDiier people, the ones that brought us the D007 or the Doot that we all have seen before. Is this one as good as the R36S? Well, you're going to stay tuned and see. But first, make sure you leave us some comments in the commentary. I love the banter that's been going on. We really enjoy the commentary going on in the community. Also, thank you for helping us grow. We've passed that 500 Deadhead mark and growing. We're going to march forward and continue to invest in the channel and make the community grow. And make sure that you're joining our community and going over into the section and checking out all the stuff that I post through the day. Anyways, Deadheads, let's get to it. Let's unbox this. Let's take a look at this unit and let's see if it's worth your money. We'll be right back. All right, so here it is. Let's take a look at this box real quick. So first of all, games console, good. Okay, we'll see if it's good. I like the confidence. HD screen, 640 by 480, high pixel, nice. The box is pretty nice. This is the R35 Plus model, memory card, gamepad, simulator, 64-bit. Let's see here, top of the line handheld game console, effortlessly play tens of thousands of games. They're pretty confident in their product. So let's see here. On the side here, simulator, gamepad, memory card, TV output, battery detachable, high resolution. There's a logo there. The colors on this side, you can see I did get the black smoke looking one. There's a nice orange, a purple, and then a original Game Boy looking color here. And on the back here, let's see, 3.5-inch high definition IPS screen, and ARM Kotex. Oh man, like Kotex the product? Now that's funny, that's a misspelling. It should say Cortex, I'm sure. A7 main frequency, built-in 512 max. Now over on OTG Nick's channel, his actually says RK3326. I don't know what's inside of here, but this is not telling us. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal memory, detachable battery, TF card expansion, dual 3D stereo rockers, and a 2-way charging. Unique 4-button design on the back, compatible with 10 emulator games. Support for large screen, support handle connection. 10 emulator games is probably because this thing is locked down. Okay. And then it does have a nice slide out, sort of like the MiiU box. So I kind of like that. It's pretty nice. And let's see what we have here. All right. And voila. All right, so let's see here. Huge buttons. Let's get this guy out of here first and see what's under here. And is there anything under here? And we have wipes. Okay, so hopefully there's a screen protector in there. Quality control, or instruction manual, and no screen protector. What are the wipes for? Okay, that's weird. I don't see anything else, so not sure what that's about, Deadheads. That's kind of bizarre. First thing I notice here, though, is this huge D-pad. Now, I think this is using the same D-pad from the Doot. Let's see here, because I do believe that the Doot, yeah, it looks like the same D-pad from the Doot, the same buttons. And so yeah, pretty similar here. You got the two side by side. This is a 3326, so maybe we'll see if this is the same one. The D07 Plus. But let's take a look at this D-pad, and not bad. It's big though, man, big D-pad. So I don't know if I like that or not. And we have our start and select, and then our buttons. Those are those nice big glossy buttons. Looks like we have a reset button here, start and select. There's probably a light there for when it's charging or on. I hope it's not on all the time. And we have our, oh, these are like Vita sticks. They don't click in. Huh. On the Doot, they do. These are your normal Switch style sticks on the Doot. Wonder why they didn't put those on this. Okay, that's disappointing. We have, it looks like, our SD card, a headphone jack, and our USB-C, not centered. All right, people, why can't we get this standardized? Nothing on the side. Power button on the top. Volume rocker on this side. Nice little texture on the back. And just like the box, these are the Miyu style shoulder pads. I like those. That is different than they put on the Doot. So the Doot has a more curved type, so kind of digging this style better, guys. All right. And although this did not have a removable battery door, this does. So again, we do have a removable battery door here. Let's see if we can get this open, and there we go. And this is the DR35 Plus 3000 milliamp hour. SZDiier. Okay, so all right, that's kind of nice feature that has that. Get that door back in there, and okay, it has a nice texture to it. Almost feels like a TPU cover on top of it, and this is like a very semi-transparent, almost a smoke, like the Analog Pocket smoke color. So kind of like that, kind of dig the color of this quite a bit. Let's fire this thing up and we'll be right back, Deadheads. All right, and we boot in, and let's take a look at this as it loads in. And first thing, we've got MAME, Sega Mega Drive. They said there were 10. Let's see, Super Famicom, Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, PlayStation, CPS-1. It's got some music playing. I don't know if I like that. CPS-2, IGS, Neo Geo, Last Played, Favorites, Search, All Games, Download. What is download? All right, don't know what that is. That's interesting. Oh, a setting. Okay, so there's a setting here. Boy, that's kind of an annoying song. Everything makes a sound when you move it. And restore. That's it? Okay, not many settings. Again, this is locked down. Not much we can do with this, just like on the Doot, but hopefully we get someone that'll put some custom firmware on it that's improved this immensely. Now that we have Emulation Station running on this, we have Amber Elect. This is actually way better. But like the way it shipped like this, it was very locked down and don't really have a lot of great stuff to say about it. But let's hop into something. Let's try some PlayStation. Looks like that's the most demanding. And we'll do some Bloody Roar here. Let's see how this plays. I don't know what chip is in here, what CPU. So again, this may be the 3326. This could be something completely different. I really don't know. If it only goes to PlayStation 1, why the dual sticks? Don't really know. That's a little kind of weird. Not sure. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of running slow. All right, pressing the two together goes into a menu, but yeah, there's nothing here. That's very disappointing. Okay, yeah, not again, just very locked down software with not much you can do. This isn't running great, and Bloody Roar is not a demanding game. And we have the second stick, which is, okay, weirdly, the second stick is kicking, and I don't know what that's about. The second stick is doing some odd behavior. There is no way to change, well, there is a control button. Let me see if there's anything we can do with this control button. Let's see here. But it doesn't even, L1 and R1 are back here, X, Y, B, and A. So it doesn't, I mean, there's nothing you can even do with the stick anyway. So player 1, player 2, player 3, what's going on here? 4 players? Okay, I don't know, I don't understand that, but whatever, okay. I don't, this is, I mean, I can tell you I hate this front end already. This is just awful. If you're gonna do some sort of, you know, built-in firmware, then make sure you do some testing, guys, and give us a bigger menu than that. Now the D stick isn't working. I must have done something to mess with the D-pad. Let's go here and see if we can. It looks like all the settings are right. A and B, X and Y, R and 1. I am player 1, right? And what does that say at the bottom? It says L2 and R2 save the current configuration as a default. All right, well, pressing it, so let's see. There we go. So I don't know what I did a while ago. But let's try a different game. Since this Bloody Roar isn't that demanding, let's exit and let's see what else we can do. Let's go play some Crash Bandicoot. Again, it looks like maybe there's a way to add ROMs on here. I don't know. We'll do a little scene, we can do that. I can tell you guys right now, I don't have the vibes I had with the R36S. That was amazing when I first picked it up and played it. It's still an amazing device. Now I know this being a different company and not wanting to license exactly, they have to make changes and have to do things differently. But maybe there's just too many compromises here. Supporting a third-party open source developer like, you know, Jealous or Rocknick or something would have been much smarter on their part. So let's zzz through this and zzz, voila. All right, so we'll try a little Crash here. This is Crash Warp. So this is a third game, I think, in the PlayStation series. So by this time, the PlayStation had developed just a little bit more. So we can really see what this CPU can do. See if it can do a little better, hopefully. All right, this is running fine, okay. Again, if this is competing in the space with the Miu Mini Plus, PlayStation 1 is where it's going to top out anyways. So I'm not really concerned about that. But again, the R36S proved to be able to do quite a bit more. I'm going to guess this is not the 3326 since it's not on the label on my version. But maybe we'll open this up, or maybe some other channel will open it up and kind of verify what CPU is in there. So yeah, this is playing fine. No problems with this. Just wish it had the custom firmware. As far as the comfortability, it's very similar in shape and size, the position of the stick, so not a whole lot different. The material, I like the material, you know, I really do like the feel of this. It's hard to describe. I really like the removable battery. That's a great touch in case, you know, 10 years from now you find this in the closet and the battery's dead. You know, you can put a new battery back into it, so that's pretty nice. There's no ability to changing those shaders, so I mean you're pretty locked in here, but if we can get some custom firmware, I'm thinking maybe that this will be a half decent solution. Again, this thing's running anywhere from $35 to $45 right now on AliExpress. A lot of compromises here. You can usually find the R36S at that same price range. So I'm not going to do a full review on this because I just don't think there's much more to this to explore. Maybe we'll come back if we get some custom firmware. But right now I'm going to say that this is a pass. I would go for the R36S. I don't really see a lot of value in going with this other than it has nice style. For the company, if you're watching or you see this video, this is good once it got custom firmware. This hardware is more attractive looking. The hardware is better suited. The screen, the big bezel, I like this bezel better. If we could maybe take this screen and bezel and put it over here. But between the two, I would pick this over this one, although you're going to spend about $20 more for this at current prices. So guys, this has been an unboxing and first look / review of the just released R35 Plus. Again, Deadheads, I think this is a pass. I don't really see, unless you can get this thing really, really cheap, under $30, I don't think that this is really worth that money because you're close enough to just go ahead and pick up an R36S, especially with that blue color that may be coming soon. So guys, continue to check out our videos, share with the community, share with other communities about us, let them know about our channel here, and let's continue to grow. And we've got a lot more exciting stuff still coming in the next few weeks. April's looking good. We've got the unicorn next month, or maybe the month after if it gets delayed a little more. But a lot of cool stuff coming soon. So anyways, guys, Dead Fred out. See you next time.